I want to talk about what I feel is probably the most important part of everything that we do. I know that we're here at Mixer for the purpose of meeting people and sharing our business product or service or idea, whatever it is, but we're also here for another reason, and that's to be the most productive and effective that we can possibly be, right? And a lot of times, a lot of people just kind of feel like they are where they are, and they're fine with the way they believe and the way they think and what they do, but they don't realize that they can be even better. I read a couple books early on in my career, and one of them was called How to Win Friends with Influence People, and the other one was Magic of Thinking Big. Now, these are old books, but you know what? They say the same thing that all the authors are saying today. Okay, and the bottom line is that personal development is absolutely critical in the development of your business, because business in general is business of people. And as long as you're in the people business, you need to know how to relate, how to edify, how to build, not just yourself, but people that you're trying to share your product or service or whatever it is that you're trying to offer. And so we have intertwined personal development within Successful Thinker meetups on purpose. But we don't want it to take up the whole event, but we want to make sure that it's part of the event so people can go home and grow more. And when they come back, they're going to be more effective, more productive, and more successful, and make more money. I think some of the wealthiest people, not in all cases, but some of the wealthiest people I know, are masters at developing other people. And, you're a pro at this. We're totally excited about having you on the team and working with us. And tell me your thoughts.
Well, I'm really passionate about personal development, because I believe personal development is where you are right now and where you're going. See, we've already developed, but see, if you want to take it to another level, you got to continue your growth, because personal development is how you think. It's your mindset. It's also your heart and your passion. Here's what I mean by that. See, if you've never been exposed to something, then you don't know what you don't know. But the minute somebody exposes you to it, you go, hey, maybe I've been doing something in a different way, but this person's successful doing it that way, so I'm going to try it that way now. And because now you're exposed to personal development, you see not only your business grow, but you see you grow as a person. See, I've got people who never believe that they can do a certain thing, but because of the personal development they listen to, their belief level in themselves has grown. It's grown, dramatically. And because of that, now they're bolder. They can talk to people more. Now they've learned, I'm not in this industry. What people believe is that they are salespeople. That's what they inherently believe, because why? I got in this industry, most of them say, to earn money. Well, to earn money, I've got to sell something, whether it's myself, whether it's whatever. But see, that's not the case. This industry is about personal development, so you can learn how to develop relationships. If you develop relationships, the money will come. See, but that's where people fail. They jump right into trying to sell. And so I believe the books, the tapes that you listen to, with my leaders, they have to minimum listen to 3 hours of CDs a day, minimum. And I give them all these lists of CDs they have to listen to. And then they have to take the nuggets from the CDs and use it in their everyday life. I'll give you an example. In Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, for instance, most people don't know the difference between an asset and a liability. But when they read this book and they learn, and they go, wow, I didn't know my home was a liability. They thought it was an asset. All right. But then they take this and they use this when they're talking about whatever business and say, hey, listen, this business is an asset. It's not just something that's going to put money in your pocket. It's an asset. And what do wealthy people do? They purchase assets. What do poor mindset people do? They purchase liabilities. And now it's because they're thinking differently. They're teaching others to think differently. And consequently, then those people become a part of what they do, because they're getting fed something they won't get anywhere else. Usually they're getting pitched on a deal. They're not getting pitched on the fact that you have to think and grow rich.
I want to address something that you said before you guys take the mic. You said this industry, and what you were addressing when you said the words industry is people business. I don't care if you own a restaurant, you have an insurance agency, you sell mortgages, you sell real estate, you sell something to another person. And the industry is people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's critical. And I'm glad you clarified that. See, the industry where all of us, the means to the end is we know we have to live. So we have to get paid. Jim Rome said it best, money isn't everything, but it's right up there. It ranks right up there with oxygen.
And I take it. I take oxygen and money.
That's right. You got to have it. And so because we look directly at the dollars, we forget about the road to get there. And that road is the more personal development you do, the more you put inside of you. And I'm a firm believer we need to read books, but I'm also a firm believer you need to listen to CDs as much as possible because it gets in your subconscious. And then you start to utilize it. And the more you can develop other people to read, to listen to personal development, now all of a sudden the mindset level is we're looking for leaders. We're not looking to sell people on anything because the leaders will bring the masses. So even if you're in real estate, all right, you're looking for other people who can help you with real estate. It's not just about you going out and finding someone. But now you've got other people who say, you know, I talked to Josh, and Josh helped me to understand better, you know, about personal development, how it can empower me. And now when I think of somebody that's looking to buy a house, I think of Josh simply because of what he helped me, how he helped empower me. See, personal development goes beyond just what you can sell or just what you can do for yourself. You've got to develop that culture. And I believe with successful thinkers, what's going to happen is that part of it, the personal development part of it, is what's going to differentiate us from any other, you know, meetup group. And it's going to allow us to grow exponentially. See, most meetup groups, if you notice, the same people are coming all the time. And so they may hit a plateau of 30, 40, 50 people. But what we're going to do with this model, and because of the personal development, because we're going to be feeding people, feeding their minds and their hearts, getting them to believe that they can do more than what they even believe they can do, empowering them to get more customers, empowering them to have more business come through the doors because of how they treat people. And it's going to allow our model to grow exponentially worldwide. That's my belief.
What I've come to know over these past few years that I've gotten into personal development is how much you act. It's how much you learn, read, grow, and act on it. A lot of people can learn and read and grow. Normally, if you do learn and read and grow read the right books, the right information, you will act on that. So it's all about action and taking action on what you do learn, read, and grow, or learn, grow, and read. These events are something that you could plug into every 3 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever it may be that can put you in the car to let you press that gas pedal to act on your personal development. Okay, the more you can go to these events and plug in with, you know, the leaders and the people who are actually doing big things in their business and take a followership role, because in order to lead, you must be able to follow first. Absolutely. And learn from the leaders that are willing to teach you. The more you can plug into these events, you can step into your own leadership role after you read and learn and grow and take action on everything that you're all the information that you're putting into yourself, because that's an investment in you. All the time that you do with Silas, with the you know, you listening to 3 hours a day of personal development CDs, that's an investment in you. That's not taken away from your time. That's not taken away from anything. That is more good, valuable info that you can put into yourself that will enable you to act on these things. Because the more that you put that into your subconscious, the more easy it is to act on it and become that leader that you really strive to be. Because if you're coming to these events, you do want to be a leader. You do want to do better things in your business. You want that. You have that inner desire. Some people can't pull it out of them because of maybe some of the meetup groups aren't sufficient. Maybe some of them aren't given the valuable information that these people need. And sometimes these successful thinker meetups, that's exactly what we're doing. We're giving them the valuable information, the time structure that they're going to need, the time efficiency, so that we can get more done in a less period of time, and we can really change the way we do business because of these meetups. So once you do develop personally and you're reading information, you're listening to things over and over again, you can really take your business to the next level, because it will allow you and it'll force you to take action, because the information that's going into your subconscious mind, if you can stay consistent. If you can stay consistent and you can act on these, which you'll be forced to do after coming to these meetings consistently, continuing to read and grow, and we're giving you the vehicle. All you got to do is press the gas. So